never had to use those resources when my kids were little. I never had to use them, but I didn't knock people that did.
Facts.
Because if I needed them, I absolutely would have used them.
Yep. I have to agree completely.
That doesn't
Karmatic
make
says
me
I'm in his
less than a
state, so I paid for his
person.
kid's Christmas. That's a good point. Karmatic said she's in his state, so she paid for his kid's Christmas and he trashed it. And that's a shame. James, you were offered a resource, James, to help your child be happy on Christmas, and you trashed it. And then while you're doing that, you're shaming other women and men out there. Come on, man. And monster of all
My two
people?
older boys
Man.
are 28 and 26. When they were little and I was a single mom, I had 2 jobs. And I most definitely, at one point, one Christmas, had to put my children's names on an angel tree and did what I had to do as a mom and was
I would never shame you
very
for that.
grateful for the resource. So
Yep.
people just need to stop.
Really do. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that was our next step because when you don't have something on somebody, I mean, we got to admit lately, Grow Queen hasn't done what everybody thinks she's going to do. And I haven't really done any fuck shit lately. So they really don't got shit on me. But there's bullshit and that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. Say whatever you want to say. All I know is my kids are excited and happy. It ain't your motherfucking business. It ain't no one's business. It ain't my business what your kids are doing. It ain't my business. I don't want to know. I just pray to God it was a good day. That's all.
Well, unfortunately, misery loves company,
Facts.
and miserable people are going to try to bring other people down with them. I mean, they've been live all day long.
I know.
All day.
And I've had to wait for my kids to go to their function that I'm not going to, so I'm cool right now. Don't talk shit, y'all. I'm cool.
Listen, I got up this morning, made my grandbabies Christmas breakfast, immediately started in, make a Christmas dinner, still cooking. By the way, anybody want some dinner, come on. I made plenty.
Yeah.
We have a Dr. Pepper ham,
Ooh.
baked chicken, because my husband didn't want turkey.
I don't like turkey.
Greens with smoked turkey necks, mashed
Damn.
potatoes, chicken gravy, baked beans, homemade
Damn.
mac and cheese,
Damn.
yams,
I'm getting hungry.
potato salad, dinner rolls, and then we've got
That's a little buffet,
cheesecake,
bro.
sweet potato pie, and pecan pie for dessert.
Holy shit. Okay, dinner at Rodeo Mom's house, y'all. Dinner at Rodeo Mom's house.
Me up on the way.
Come on.
Do it through.
Canoe.
Canoe who?
Canoe loan me $20.
No, I ain't loaning you
That's
$20.
funny. I like that. I like that one. That was funny.
I'm doing almost the same as Rodeo Mom. I got ham, I got 4 whole
Thanks for me. This
chickens,
funny as
and I got sweet and sour meatball.
Ooh.
And all the sides.
Canadians be
and
doing it right, man. Canadians are doing it right.
I made homemade living meringue pie, straight from scratch, everything. I even squeezed my own
Crystal
lemon.
said dinner is what time, Rodeo Mom? On my word.
Here in about 30 minutes. I'm just, finishing up the...
Yeah, you're about an hour and a half away. I could do that.
And then I don't know if a lot of people
Ham looks
caught,
good.
I don't know if a lot of people caught Corey's live last night. That was actually an interesting live. I found out quite a few interesting things also coming from this same camp that I of all people was flabbergasted, has been said, towards Karma especially, but so many others. Did y'all hear that James also told that woman who is a mother that he was going to, if he was the same way he used to be, he would send predators to her home where her and her children live?
What?
Absolutely said that.
Fuck that.
Yes. Yes.
He would send them after her daughter.
Yes. Yes. That's that's a weird thing to threaten somebody with. I'm being serious. That's
That
very
is
weird.
definitely a really, really, really
Yeah,
weird fucking
of all the
flex.
things you could have said to threaten that woman, which still is not okay, of all the things you could have said to threaten her, you chose to quote unquote would send predators after you. I don't know. That's fucking crazy.
Well,
And,
If anybody
and I
wants to
apologize.
if anybody wants to box
Sorry.
me, can rob me because I'm going to be cooking, so I'm going to be on mute.
All right, Miss Claudette.
All right, babe.
What were you saying, Serenity? Sorry, honey.
Oh, I was going to say, and I apologize too because I do not have that recording of that live. I thought I recorded it.
Oh,
the
that's
part
okay.
that Monster had said to the super,
Easy.
where's your handler?
Yeah, that too. That's another thing I heard last
have
night.
it.
But I'm sure it's out there somewhere. And I'm looking for it. So.
And these people say they support people with special needs. I am lost. Your handler? You do realize that makes me think of like a zookeeper, an animal. Like, is that what you're saying, Monster? These people are caged animals? Is that? I'm curious. I'm just wondering. I mean, just asking. My son, for instance, he's not what you would call a mental special needs child. Definitely considered special needs as physical disability. At the same time, that's offensive to a lot of fucking people, bro. A lot of
My
people.
child is special needs.
There
and
we go.
I take high offense to it.
There you go, Monster. A mother of a special needs child, and look what you did. That's just one.
Yeah,
Imagine how many
I'm
more.
searching everywhere for that video. I
Imagine
will
how many
find
more
it. Somebody
parents
has it.
Oh,
You have
Red Mom
it?
has
I
it?
absolutely have it.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. I knew somebody had it.
If you could send that my way, I would greatly appreciate that whenever you do get a chance. No rush. I know it's Christmas. Anything, I'll say this publicly right now because I'm not hiding this. Anything that anybody hearing this live right now has like that or about children, I am happy to blast them motherfuckers. And I don't got to say who gave it to me. Please shoot it through. DM me if you want my information. Shoot it through. And I will definitely expose that.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
I have
Because
no
my son is
problem with
autistic as well. And anybody to say something like that out of their mouth is just absolutely
Facts.
gross.
That person in the comment says, Monster, where is she? I know Monster, what happened? Monster's been saying some pretty off the wall fuck shit lately, homie. You might want to check your friend. And people might think I'm crazy for saying this. I don't know Monster personally enough to even make an opinion like this, but I am going to form an opinion. When I first was around Monster, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought she was more level-headed than most. And maybe I'm stupid for saying it, but I'm a little shocked hearing the shit's kind of her mouth lately. I think I expected more from her, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm wrong. She carries herself as a different person, and I'm very shocked and disappointed in that shit. I thought she was better than that. I did. I really did. I really thought Monster was one of the different ones, but she's not.
You fit in where you try to get in, and you
It's
get
a
in
shame.
where you fit in.
Does she, Carmatic? See, I don't know her person like that. I've never been in chats with her. I've never had talked with her like that. Never directly. Never. So I couldn't tell you. Me and her have never been friends. But I will form an opinion on the public things I've seen and heard. And don't get it twisted, because people love to say, well, Grow, let's remember when you did this and you said that. I hate when people do that. It ain't about what I did or didn't do, because at least I'm doing something now by speaking up, right? I mean, that's something. That's better.
This is gonna sound weird, and I know like maybe I just haven't been paying attention lately. But what is up with Lenslu all of a sudden like jumping in a pool of alcohol?
Lindsay's always jumped in a pool of alcohol. She's always.
But like I remember her being a very nice, quiet person. We would laugh at stuff, and then all of a sudden last night I was like, damn, can we get a breathalyzer up in here?
No, Lindsay, you must have caught her on the few hours a day that she's sober.
I mean, it's not just the people I just named. I literally just got a message about Viking and his little Viking nation. Viking, like, you're turning on your own people. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This shit comes to me. I'm not out here asking for it. I'm willing to take the information. But my God, you guys are something else.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Irish.
Irish who?
Irish, you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay, I wish you to leave me alone.
That was so cute.
All right, here's a tidbit
I
for
got
you.
her
So in the
this
comments,
girl
I see
loves
what you're
not-
saying. When they say Kim is back on the app, Grow, we have a female predator. And I say predator because that's what she is, back on the app. We called her out once before. She left the app. She's come back. This is now her second rodeo coming back. Send me the details, honey, and I'll do it again. And this, pay attention to this, y'all. There's a female in this app, Comfortable Again, who had relations with a minor forcibly, with conviction, by the way, on the app. Pay attention to that.
What?
Absolutely. This lady Kim, she's been around for a long time. She used to go by Tough Queen Bitch. When I met her, it was during the Matt Cons war back then. And she came across my way because at first, people were calling her a scammer. I looked into it. Come to find out, she had a conviction of a 15-year-old young man was at a party she was at. She claimed she was drunk. And somehow, when he fell asleep, she slipped a condom on this young man and did what she did with him.
What?
And she's convicted of it. She's absolutely
What?
convicted.
The
Yes, ma'am.
actual.
Yep. An actual victim. The child did not
That's
want it. The child did not
disgusting.
ask for it. It wasn't a James and Minor type of thing. It was a real, I'm going to take this shit. Yes. But instead, they want to do this.
That person should not be out of jail. I'm sorry.
And that to me is a predator. Sorry.
There's like 9 things wrong with that sentence.
Absolutely. And Kim, you're out there. I got the recording. I'll post it where just a few months ago, I got her in a Snapchat call. The person that made that comment remembers, and I dog walked that bitch, and she left and thought she could hide. Now I find out you're back again? Nah, bitch, you made me look stupid twice. Game on.
Why do these predators feel comfortable enough?
I'm glad you asked that. You know why, Rodeo Mom? Because bitches that come on this app and say they're gonna drag people like that get too involved in internal fucking drama and lose focus.
That's weird. That is weird. Where is... Oh, there it is.
Okay, so back to this chick.
That
What the
part,
fuck?
Karmatic.
Like,
Yeah. Absolutely. I'll repost it. Matter of fact, I am going to repost the recording. If I had a second device, I would play it for you the last time I got her in a call just a couple months ago. You even hear her admit it. She was in a group call with people that didn't know her. I brought people in and she brought people in. She was rocking with this family at the time. And I had to let this family know what she did, right? Because I don't want them to look bad. Some of their members were friends of mine on this app. So we get in the call and I said, Kim, you going to tell your new friends and my new friends what you did? Because you're not telling people what you did. And at first she was like, but I said, nah, tell them what you did, Kim. So I made her say it. And she said it all, word for word, what she did, what she was convicted of, and what she pled guilty to. She said it herself. And I told her, get your fucking ass off this goddamn app. And she said, yeah, I will grow. I'm going to delete everything. And she did. Now you want to come back and try to hide from me under a different name? Bitch, you just got found out. What's good?
Hey, while there's a
not that
pause
this
real quick,
matters.
I just want to
I'm
say
just-
that Brittany is in this live, and so is Bullets Mod 2. And they think it's Brittany. And they're both in here at the same time, and they
Okay.
said they're not Brittany.
Oh,
So I
believe
just
it.
wanted to make a
Yeah.
PSA.
That is not Brittany.
Hey, babe, you and I are both in the same box.
Okay, so there you go. Oni Black in the
Lord.
comments says, yes, she lied to our group. So that was Oni Black. You were in that call. Remember, Black? You were in that call. And she was lying to these people. And some of these people have been rocking with me for years. I'm not going to let them look stupid on this app, supporting her, not knowing. And they straight asked her, and she's like, no, I didn't. I said, Kim. And when I got in that call, she knew what it was, and she owned it. And she promised to leave and deleted everything. You ain't going to come back and hide.
So this
Yep.
doesn't matter because it's a adult and a minor, but how old was she?
Oh, God. Oni Black, correct me if I'm wrong. She was in her 30s when it happened.
And this
She's like in her 40s now.
15?
Yes.
What?
It was a party, and allegedly she was drunk, but I don't give a shit. Oh, she was 24. Thank you for correcting me. She was 24 at the time. And he was 15.
There is not enough
A sleeping
alcohol
victim.
in
A
the
sleeping
state of
victim.
North Carolina.
And then you know what she tried to say? She tried to turn it on the victim. We ain't gonna do that. That was a sleeping young man. Yes, I can, Wreck-It Storm. It is actually Feisty Queen.
I just can't. And there, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Kim. Outlaw family, huh? Okay. And I just gotta remind I gotta find out who this family is and remind them who she is, because they don't probably know either.
Right,
That is
Albina? I'm like, ugh.
But you got people out here who could help me do that, but they're too concerned with people's Christmases and threatening women to open face slap them and talk about sending predators to their house. That's crazy to me. That's my point I'm making. This is all about hypocrisy here. No, Karmatic, she is not on the registry. I don't exactly know what happened there. She did not have to register. I believe it's because she pled to a lesser charge. Oni Black, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive it's because she pled to a lesser charge that did not call for the registry. It was like, it wasn't child endangerment, but it was something with a child that was still sexual, but not for the registry.
Listen, per the new rules that were set,
Just from
if they are not on the registry and didn't catch a charge,
yeah,
it don't count.
Yeah, there's a new rule book. If you're from poverty, it's okay. If they forced you to court, okay, there it is. Yeah, she pled down to child injury. Thank you, Oni Black. So that's why she's not registered.
Well, it don't count.
Dirty Bitch Sid says, were they in poverty? Oh, God. Yeah, she forced him to court her to the park. Yes, Green Ripper, it does happen more than reported. I agree, Karmatic. I definitely agree with that completely. Should definitely be on the registry. Unfortunately, like I said, she pled out and they allowed it. Shame on the government for that. Shame on the court system.
Shame on that state.
Well, even though
Shame on that
she admitted
prosecutor.
it's not on the registry, it don't count.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's still a crime
But
against children.
it was probably really watered down by the time it got to court.
Yeah.
Because who wants to believe that this young man didn't like physically push her? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess there was proof he was sleeping. There were witnesses. It was a whole ass party. And that's why she couldn't really say not guilty, because there were witnesses to it. Not when she literally did the deed, but they saw everybody's demeanor and stuff at the party before the incident. And the kid was like knocked out unconscious. Merry Christmas, H-Dog. Did she use the cosmic connection to... I don't know. AP, what the fuck do you want? AP, I still want that dirt you said you had. I'm waiting. We're waiting on the dirt. AP messaged me and said he has some
Meat
dirt.
Drya. He said meat Drya.
Meat Drya? Oh, Merry Christmas. Was that gibberish? I don't know what meat Drya. Okay. What state did this happen in? Oh, I gotta look at her records on my phone. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't want to say the wrong state. I really don't. I feel like I want to say it was Washington, but I really don't want to say the wrong thing without looking back. Because man, this is like 3 years ago. We originally called her out. AP,
Oh my God. AP,
what do
who
you
let
want?
you in a box?
Who did it?
Merry Christmas, Grandma.
Oh,
Wasn't me.
Sometimes his dad's, I think.
It was me.
Utah. Thank you, Utah. Thank God only Black is here because I sound stupid right now. Utah. Was the
Merry
state-
Christmas.
Oh, no wonder it was Utah. Too,
Utah.
Christmas.
Utah.
Who gave AP a Christmas present and dropped him?
Not me, but he's asking to join again.
Damn it. Salt Lake City.
Isn't that like where a lot of Mormons live?
Yes. Yep.
Polygamous sex? Yeah.
And I give
Well, yeah, but that still don't give you a right. So
I'm not sure about how the
they said whoever dropped
Well,
you.
yeah, because there's a big difference between Mormons and then the whole like
Polygamous.
polygamy and
Okay, let me rephrase. Is that where the polygamous sects are?
Yes, but I'm not sure how the polygamists feel about it. We have to ask James. He has the new rule book. So, I got Grim Reaper asking for a box too. Okay.
I'm only up here for a second just to let you
Hello,
know that
Karmakaya.
again on Christmas Day, you and I were the topic of discussion by James
I
Miles.
heard. Yes, Karmakaya.
And he was playing victim and said, "They've talked about me all December." James, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I was grieving my best friend dying. I haven't really
Sorry
been
again
on
about
very
that.
much. So, that's awkward.
It is. Yeah, before you came in, Karma, I did bring up again what he said about sending predators to you, and I did bring up the open hand slap comment because I still think it's all disgusting.
Well, he's gonna knuckle punch me too.
Oh my
and
God.
I say knuckle punch because he's planning on only blacking one eye and knocking out one tooth. I have all my teeth.
What is he so
All of
mad
them.
at you about, Karma? I don't understand.
It's an obsession now.
It's crazy. You haven't even done anything to the motherfucker.
But I
It's
think the
because
worst
Karma
part
won't
is
give him
the
the time of
obsession is
day.
transferring to my children. That's concerning to me.
Very.
It's because
I
Karma
said it
won't give him
yesterday.
the time of day.
I'll say that shit again. My children are too old for you, bitch.
I just can't believe people are supporting this shit.
Karmatic, that's what I was just thinking.
I've seen a lot of weird connections here to that black flag and to James after all these nasty things being said. And it's been public. He's said it public. Come on, man.
AP, I will in a little bit. I just came in for a minute because my family's eating.
How was your Christmas, Karma? Good Christmas?
It was great.
Good.
It was great.
Glad to hear it.
They got everything they wanted.
Good.
By me, James. By me.
Karma Kaya. It was a good honest Christmas.
And, you know, crazy enough, I didn't get help, but I cooked the entire dinner for my entire family. Not just my kids.
She's a liar. I'm not there.
Oh, well, oh man. I told you next year is going to be fucking lit.
You live on your sister's sofa.
Yes,
I
Karma sleeps on her sister's couch.
In Florida.
Wait a minute. I know this guy's not trying to dictate where I sleep in my 6-bedroom home. My sister
did.
My sister's 6-bedroom
sure
home.
did.
However, like, how is a dude that didn't even know his children didn't have a fucking bed worried
That's
about where I sleep?
Crazy to me. All
Doesn't
Karma
James
wants
sleep
for
on the
Christmas is
couch?
her 2 front teeth.
That's weird.
Listen, he said that they turned a 2-bedroom house into a 4-bedroom house because him and his 2 sons slept on the couch. And Karma, you sleep on your sister's couch. So what is the difference?
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Maybe James can find pictures of the inside of my house to prove that.
Listen, what I know is Karma's been up since like the ass crack of dawn, cooking for her family. Mm-hmm. And this is like the second time I've heard her voice today, cause family.
Yeah, I've been busy, you know, like, regardless of whether or not you all hear my children, I love spending time with them. I enjoy it very much.
But we don't hear yours because yours are older. They're not like running around playing in the background.
Well, really, the truth is, people don't hear them because I choose to not allow random
about to
fucking
say
freaks
that
like James
about
Miles
Karma.
to hear them.
Yeah.
Because
True.
Rodeo hears them all the time.
Yeah, I can
My
say
kids
this
are
about
with me
Karma.
You know
all
what?
the
If
time.
you don't hear your children, you're talked about. If you hear your
we used-
children, you're talked about. Like
Me and
they
Karma used
just-
to be, close friends that sat together, and I think I'm the same as her. We purposely don't let people hear our kids. And a lot of people in that group didn't because of shit like that.
Listen, I don't
And
care if anybody hears my grandkids and or Coco Melon.
Yeah, like, my kids are also older, right? So they're living their best fucking lives. Because I've created that environment for them to be able to do so.
A Karmatic down here said, once again, her New York taxes paid for James's apartment.
And yes, Karmatic, no, I do not threaten to knock my kids' teeth out. On live, in private.
Oh, I don't either, but that recording they're passing around, they're still saying that's my kid. That's a shame. Labeling a 14-year-old kid as a freaking abuser online that's not even on TikTok, that's a shame.
I know, that's crazy.
It's disgusting, actually.
It
They
was
just said it
Steve-O.
early yesterday.
It was Steve
But-
that voice matches.
Yeah.
But I am going to once again let him know
whoa,
that
whoa,
I
whoa,
am
whoa.
waiting for that eye to get blacked, that tooth to get knocked out, and that open hand slap. I'm here waiting.
I think we're all waiting to see that.
Steve-O, I'm spicing it up. Mind your business.
Alexa, play
No,
Whiny
no,
Gangster.
no. Don't do that.
I don't have an Alexa. Hey, Grim Reaper. Sorry, how are you? How's your Christmas?
Well, I don't celebrate Christmas, so it was
How's your Yule?
uneventful. Let's just say that. So
I know, my baby. had a
Merry
great-
Wednesday? I don't know.
Merry Wednesday. I know, I always feel bad saying Merry Christmas to people because not everybody celebrates Christmas. I'm just like, well, Happy
I
Wednesday.
always say it because, you know, for the most part, people are not, they're not all douchebags. They'll just acknowledge that you said it without saying it back, and that's okay.
Karma, do you have a lot of
and I
shit
don't-
likes where you live?
And I'll tell you right now, I don't get offended when somebody says that to me because I've learned if you get offended, what's going to happen? The other person's going to get offended right back. It's better to be positive about the situation. Like somebody said Merry Christmas to me the other day. I said, oh, and by the way, Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
He was also bragging today that his mom said she'd sell her house so he could buy a house.
Wow.
I think for any child to even want that from their parent is a piece of shit.
Right.
He always said that he
That's
doesn't
loser
really
behavior.
talk to his mom.
Well, he's changed that.
Yep.
No, granted,
Okay.
I believe it was for the holidays
X.
because I've heard him speak about his mother for years now. The recordings for years of the way he's talked about her, and it's never been positive.
Yeah.
You know, I personally just find it a coincidence that right before the holidays, he decides to talk to his mom again.
Well, he's clearly, and what we've seen, they're clearly revamping and bringing back. They want a round 2 with Machination War, and that's fine. That's totally fine with me. I'm always down, as a lot of people can say from years. I love war, rawr, but I mean, they're really trying to revive that, and that's totally fine with me.
Yeah.
It's not a flex.
Did you hear his live earlier, Gro?
I did.
Listen, like when he was talking about, she's going to kick my brother and my stepdad out. What?
Yep. Yeah. Crazy.
Like you were proud of that?
Yeah.
But then where's mom gonna live? Because
Right.
mom isn't like some spring chicken.
Yeah, so you want your mom to have a place to live? Merry Christmas.
Their mom is
Mom.
young. Their mom is young. But the fact that like he was so proudly boasting about that is really fucking strange.
I haven't seen this much resistance calling out a chomo in such a long time on this app.